Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Saturday Screams that held by none other than your MOBA 5v5 Esports India. It's a weekly stream, and this is the first match of the day that we present to you. It's between two new teams who are looking for improvement, who want to improve, and who are looking for others teams to play against it. And on the casters decks with me will be Yuina. So Yuina, how are you?
Hello, Zivo. I'm fine and I hope you are also doing well.
Yep, I'm doing really well. Okay, moving on. Let us head on to the drafting phase, and we have, the Harriet and Ling has already been banned. Both the teams. I mean, Harriet is quite, understandable, but again, a Ling ban, it's something you don't really ban, but quite interesting coming in from both the teams. Okay, seems like we'll be waiting for you Ina for a while. Okay, let us see what we have onto the drafting phase. We do have the Khalid onto the band side as well, and coming in from the side of Team Red, it will be another ban. So we'll see what band they will be going for. Ooh, quite the long. Oh, okay, a Florin band, quite interesting. I mean, okay, not your standard bands, but a surprise ban. Okay, really interesting. It might just be a targeted ban, or they might not just want that Florin to be on the enemy. But again, Florin, she's not really used, so it's quite interesting to see that, and it's quite fresh as well. And coming in from the blue side, so which ban would they be going for? Because there's a lot of meta heroes open for the ban, and okay, they go for that Lucas ban. A great ban, I would say, but there are still a lot more OP heroes on to which are open. Like there's Joy, there's Zushin, there is also Sicilian, but again, it might just be the preference of both the teams, and we'll see what they'll be going for. Okay, a Granger ban, quite understandable since you're having that second pick, so you won't be giving your opponents the chance to pick that Granger. But again, a Badang going in on their side. I mean, yes, Badang, he is quite popular these days. He is good in the EXP and also in the roam position as well. So yes, a great pick coming in from the side of blue team, and for the side of red they will be going for that Sicilian maybe, and another okay, Zushin was still open, so there they also have one another option for the mage, and we'll be seeing what they will be going for. It might be an EXP because the Hylos and Gatot Kacha is still open as well, and we'll we'll see about that. Okay, seems like Yuina is back.
Well, hello, I'm back again. My cats were literally making so many troubles for me.
It's fine, it's fine. Cats really do that. It's their daily habit now.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Okay, we can see from the red team the Juicin is there and the Suyo getting picked out. I mean, these heroes are really amazing. Juicin gonna literally, annoy them a lot with the lantern flare as well. She has the mobility with the Crimson Bacon. Getting that shield will be, really great onto the team fights. But well, we're seeing that the Edit has been picked out from the blue side as well. The Aurora, I mean, the Aurora with the Frigid Glacier will be, slowing them down as well, immobilizing them onto the team fight. And if she is played out well with the flicker combo, she will be really annoying for the junglers as well. There's the edit, so onto the late game, she will be doing a lot of damage from a primal red as well. She can sustain as well, she can provide a damage too. And here we can see that the Soham choosing out the Chow. So Chow versus Badang, we gonna see into this match the way of the dragon and the fish crack break flicker combo together.
I agree with you. And you know, Chow, he is also one of the versatile picks as well. So he might still go for that roam. And also Badang. I mean, Edith and Badang, they are both quite flexible. So until and unless we go into the match, we won't be knowing which one of them will be going for that EXP or the roam as well. But again, Suyu has been picked out. So for the side of blue team, that is in 1997, they can go for that alpha as the jungle, but also Joy is still there. So there's a lot of options for them to be open, and Hayabusa will be getting on that ban list because as we see, the marksman and also the hyper from the side of 1997 has not been picked up yet. So quite a great ban considering the both the roles are still open. And again, for the side of red team, they have their marksman and also their roam or exp open. So quite a great ban coming in, banning out that irrital. Last two ban slots getting left out. We'll see what the teams will be going for.
I mean, they can ban out another jungler. Still, the Fanny and the Joy is open, but no, they are choosing out the Sun. I mean, this hero is also very amazing, onto the late game, providing a lot of damage as well. He get his clone, so it's like one buy one get one free offer for them, and it will be really annoying. Like you are really low onto the HP, and like like three of the Suns are chasing you down, and onto the late game, he is type of hero which will annoy them a lot as well. He can split push down, so you need to be very careful when opponent have the Sun onto their team.
I agree, and you know he is quite annoying for the enemy to deal with. So I guess banning him out is quite a good option. But a Zilong pick, quite interesting considering that Gatot Kacha is still open and they have full liberty to pick out that Gatot Kacha. But okay, a Lapu Lapu on the screen. There's a lot of fighters showing up, and we might just see something off the meta. But again, okay, a Ruby gets picked out, quite interesting as well. The team com of red team is looking a little, you know quite interesting because there's a lot of versatile heroes and also there's a lot of different types of CCs. But again, Layla getting picked out at the last. Okay, I mean, we have seen Layla's potential, but she does lack that mobility. So if she does get marked by Cho there, she will be in trouble as well as Zushin. Okay, moving on. The Mia gets picked out at the last in the as the answer of Layla getting picked out. So a Layla and a Mia against each other. It was both of them were the beginner heroes that we all had memories with. They were the ones who taught us ML. So it will be quite a great showdown. Both the teams have completed their lineup and first match of the day commencing through as we head on to the loading screen. And so far so good since both the teams are practicing. It's just a scream. So we'll just try to go a little easy on them. But looking at the team comps, I do like both the teams and I kind of favor the side where there is Layla, but it just kind of depends on how the execution part is.
I mean, that's true, that's true. And Leila and the Mia, both of the goal laners are really amazing, onto the late game. They provide a lot of damage, and these heroes will be, very interesting to see going like going with each other against.
I agree with you. So far, so good. Both the teams they are just going for the basic rotation, the basic necessities that you need to farm up to be able to go on the team fight. And Zushin there doing a little bit of a poking with her lantern flare as well, and that's something blue team needs to kind of watch out, because the more she stacks, you will be just levitated right between the team fights. So I feel like you should take be a little out of the range from Zushin right there. And Edith, however, she looks quite low.
I mean, her flicker slip save her out. I mean, the morality, she has also the flicker give her that thing. And we can see that the Mia and the Leela, oh my god, they are just literally annoying them together onto the goal line. But Mia having the upper hand against the Leela as well. There is a drought trying to target onto the Leela, but I guess he will be falling back.
I mean, they are definitely fearing that Layla, given her potential, and they are making sure to gank up on that Layla and to choke her down and not really able to make them do anything. Okay, Suyu, a little bit of a poking on that Edith, but not quite enough to take her out. So far, so good. Both the teams, they are playing quite safe. And, it's just a time of first turtle will be spawning in, and we might be looking for a team fight there.
Yes, and already the turtle will be spawning soon onto the riverside, and there is a Suyo starting the fight as well. The fish crack coming in from the Badang, but the Badang will be falling back with their low HP as well. The Nomi has come for the support, and we can see that the Alpha is looking into the trouble, and the Suyo taking down the Alpha, and that's the first blood coming in.
Yep, quite a great engage coming in from the red side, and it taking out that alpha kind of gives them the advantage of taking that turtle for themselves. And Aurora, her passive gets taken out by Zushin, and seems like the red team, they are having the upper hand now.
I mean, they got the total, they got the first blood, and they are getting a little by trade onto their hands as well. Juicing using the lantern flare being so annoying, not letting them to initiate any fight. But meanwhile, onto the goal lane, the Mia shutting down the Layla. Oh my god, Mia is dominating, and we can see another five coming in onto the bottom lane. The way of the dragon has already used, but the Badang taking down the Chow, but the Chow. I mean, the Badang has been shut down by the Suyo. A great revenge coming in.
I agree. I mean, even if it's an XP, even if it's a gold, you have to take care of your surrounding, right? If you do get ganked by two or three, your best priority would be to either stay near your turret. But in this case, Badang was taken on right inside his turret, by the help of Suyu and Chao. So I feel like you should be able to get that timing right for when you should be backing down. Like, look at that Zushin just poking Aurora out and not letting her even farm normally.
I mean, this is the work of using the juice in her lantern of flare. One, allow you, but you can see another fight coming in. The way of the dragon has been used by the Chow, and the Suyo getting the kill over onto the Alpha. I mean, a great zoning out and great damage spike coming from Suyo.
Yep, I agree with you. And the blue side, they lack a solid CC aside from Aurora giving that AOE CC. But again, Edith, she is kind of into the damage dealer or the initiator part. So I feel like blue team, they are kind of lacking around that CC, while red team, they have quite the aggression. They have the Suyu, they have the Joe, they have the Zushin. So they are kind of having an upper hand in the early phases of the game as well. And not to mention, Ruby is there. So if Ruby does get farm, her lifesteal will be really high, even if you have the anti-heal onto yourself. But I feel like blue team, they kind of need to play it safe for now and just farm up. And second turtle will be going in the hands of red team as well, uncontested.
I mean, the team rate getting all of the advantage onto their hands, getting the objectives as well, and getting a lot of trades for this team, and they're having the upper hand. And there is a 2k goal difference between this team, and we can see the Chow going in with the way of the dragon as well. The Freeze Glacier has come into the play. The Alpha going with the spirit of Alpha, and the Badang getting a kill onto that Chow, and we can see the Badang is really low onto the HP, but still he is initiating fights. I guess the blue team will be falling back.
That's
Okay, so you're going in.
oh, look at that.
Oh my god. Meanwhile, the Sunshine taking down the Layla again. The Mia totally swaying her domination onto the goal lane. And we can see the Crimson Bacon coming in from the Juicin, and the Juicin taking down the Alpha. alpha a lot of damage coming in from that Yushin.
See, this is what I'm talking about. With a Suyu and Zushin present, you cannot let your guard down, even it's inside your own jungle, right? Because Zushin is there, her range is really big, so you would be getting taken up and getting tossed out while Suyu deals the finishing blow. And since it's an alpha, you need to have you need to have control on him. You need to have him choked down so that he does not become trouble around the mid phases of the game. And red team, they know that, and they are doing really quite well at suppressing that alpha.
I mean, that's true, and we can see the Lantern Flare not allowing the front liners to initiate any fights and annoying them a lot. Alpha has a true damage. He's a type of hero who will sustain also and he will give out damage, but still, he is a type of jungler who will, initiate those fights. But there is a Jushin who is not letting him to, initiate those fights very, like, smoothly, and Jushin providing a damage as well, too. And there is a Mia who is, getting farm a lot compared to the Layla, and if the Layla doesn't get the farm, doesn't get the goal lead compared to the Mia, so the Mia will be literally cooking them down, because we know Mia is a type of hero like which you don't want to deal, which you don't want to face onto the late game. And here we can see that the third objective going onto the red team and another fight breaking in, but no, the Chow decided to fall back.
I mean, you already have the map control, you already have the lead, so you would not want to overextend any fight, and you would just want to wait for a right moment for the fight to come up. And since Suyu and Zushin, they are being aggressive onto the jungle, I feel like Alpha, he is not able to quite rotate onto the side of Layla, and that is the reason why Mia is winning. Because Layla, even though she has a lot of damage potential, she needs her items, and she does have range, but again, it's kind of useless against a Mia. Okay, seems like Yuna will be back with us in a while. While we do see two of the members down for the side of blue side, a great engage coming in from the team. Suyu is still going on, and Crimson Beacon, not Crimson Beacon, Lantern Flare by Zushin is right on point and just displacing your enemies right there. And that is four people out for the side of blue team. I mean, red team, they are doing a really great, phenomenal job at maintaining the goal lead, maintaining the map control for themselves and not overextending any fights. It's just 8 minutes into the game and they are already almost down to their inhibitor, and having a total control over that map is really quite commendable. And if they do continue with all this control, then they will be able to win this match quite easily. And with that, the Lord will be spawning in soon. It will be the level 1 Lord, and I feel like blue team, I don't think they would want to go in for that Lord contest, because they are quite low on farm. And if another team fight breaks out, then I feel like the whole team would be wiped out. Well, Mia and Suyu takes that Lord. The rest of the members, they are zoning quite well. Okay, Frigilation not hitting on point. And look at that, it not being able to do anything. The Primal Wrath will be used defensively, but the Lantern Flare of Zushin is doing a great job at taking her out, and Edith gets taken down as well. So that is one member down for the side of blue team. And while also the Lord will be coming in from their side. Okay, Alpha still fighting in with the Spear of Alpha. So you get a shutdown from Layla right there. That's it. That was kind of something that they needed to calm down the aggression coming in from the side of red team. But still, the pressure is still on, and they need to be more careful and not take any team fights until and unless it's really necessary.
I mean, that's true. A total pressure has been, upon the team blue. Their territories have already formed from all of the side, and only the inhibitors are standing as well. The lot is marching from the, top lane, and they need to defend out this lot. Well, it's the first lot, and it's not evil one, so it will be kind of easy. But still, they are at a disadvantage. They are in a bad position, so they need to defend out very carefully as well. Take some in. The fight will be breaking soon, so they need to be careful that they won't lose their members. So here we can can see the lot is coming in. Spare of Alpha has been used, but not a lot of damage spike coming in. And we can see that the Freeze Glacier is on to the play. Oh my god. The Juicing taking down the edit as well. The Mia taking down as well. The double kill for the Juicing, but no, Juicing has been shut down by the Layla. Layla dealing a quite amount of damage from the back, but there are four members of the red team and only the two members, the Aurora and the Layla. I don't know the Layla will be able to defend out or not, but the Layla taking down the Suyu, and that's the double kill for the Layla onto the Chow. Oh my god, Layla dealing a lot of damage and taking two players and defending out alone.
Yep, a great defend coming in from Layla. And since her range is also high, she can deal that damage from from quite far away, while escaping away from any potential pursuit that your enemy would be providing. And that was kind of a great save from Layla coming in, because if it were not for Layla, then the match would have ended. And with all that shutdown, they kind of got their second chance, and all blue team needs to do is just give Layla the farm that she needs and protect her at all cost, and they would be able to get a comeback on this match.
I mean, they are getting a little hope from the Layla because she's also getting that, farm and getting the damage onto her, and they were able to cover some goal lead right now. And there is around like 8k goal difference between these teams, but there is a Layla, so I guess the blue team will be having some comeback onto their hands. So let's see if the blue team gonna make the comeback or not, or if the red team gonna win out this match. And there is a second lot onto the riverside, and the red team already starting with this lot, and this lot will be taken by the by the red team very easily and getting the lot onto their hands. This will be advantage because they got this some goal lead as well. This will be the evil one, so it will be direct targeting onto that inhibited. So let's see the team blue will be able to defend out or not.
I agree with you, because at this point, this is kind of an intense point for them. Okay, Joe.
Oh my god, the Jushin dealing a lot of damage and taking down the Alpha from the scene as well. The Sunshine taking down the kid. That's the double kill for the Mia. And as well, the Jushin taking down. That's the double kill for the Jushin again. Only the Aurora is there. Oh my god, Aurora is really into bad situation. She can't do anything. And looking onto this, with the last hit onto the crystal, the match ends here.
I mean, that was quite a great initiation before the Lord even came. I mean, they finished the game without having that Lord. It was kind of a bad situation for the side of blue team, and I feel like they got a little bit too much out of communication with each other, while the red side, they showed a really great teamwork. They showed really great initiation, and they were there in all the right spots at the right time. So it was quite a good team fight that we got to see from the side of red team. But again, blue team, they did try their best, and again, it's still the scrims, so you have a lot to learn, and maybe next time they'll come back stronger.
I mean, experience and like failure and mistakes will make you better. So it's like a good thing for them, and they will be becoming more better, and they will be practicing on a lot. So both of the teams played out so well. So we will be signing off from now. So we will be taking some break. So we will be back again. So guys, stay tuned.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. You guys are watching the Scrim event hosted by MOBA 5v5 Esports India, and here we are bringing you the second team. Today, we will be hosting Blue Dragons, who are onto the blue side, and we will be having Sky Kings onto the red side. I'm your caster Peachy, the voice of this match, and along with me, I have Shindru today. Hello, Shindru, welcome here, and I believe this is your first day. Are you excited?
I mean, who wouldn't be excited to cast alongside you, PG? It's always an amazing experience to have you on the decks. So yeah, let's quickly jump into the draft. We will keep the high helloing for a little bit, but again, you can see unusual ban coming in from the side of Team Blue Dragon. I believe they are banning out the Julian as well as the Belleric, and a ban that is from the side of Team Sky King is the Matilda, which is pretty normal. But I want to know your opinion on those two bans.
Since this is, we are having the underdogs here, they are trying to get to know their opponents as much as possible. Now, at this point of stage, since this is a best of one series, they will be looking forward to get comfort bans at their first priority. Look at that. Gushien, Belleric, the Julian, the Screams comfort ban more than the meta bans. But onto the other side, that's the opposite case. Looks like these are the heroes that do annoy them a lot. They don't want to face them. That's the thing. But okay, Blue Dragon coming in strong with an Hayabusa. Now, this is definitely an interesting pick to see as the first pick.
I mean, they get the Hayabusa, but they trade two strong heroes in the current meta. They give away the Grandeur as well as the Badang, which are really, really strong, in their independent lanes. But how would they counter that? There are some marksmen open still. They can go for the Harriet, they can go for the, you know, Erythral
Mhm.
right now, but there's a lot of heroes open, but surprisingly, they pick the Kagura, which we don't get to see too much, but it seems like since Valentine Day is close, we gotta see a couple of what.
Oh, okay, okay. I see where the connection is here. This is interesting, definitely. Now, again, look at that. The blue side does screams comfort hero, and the red side does screams the meta heroes. Look like Sky Kings, they have set their eyes, they have opened up their hero pool right as of now, trying to get as much as meta heroes into their hands. But 4v is coming into the play. Interesting. I wasn't expecting a 4vs against a Barang. I was kind of, going get on a guessing game towards a CC, given the fact that CC would have been a good choice. A little bit of, damage dealing, that the damage that they needed to peel away the HP from Barang. But okay, where's my Jojo going in strong with an Suyu? Interesting. Okay, Suyu against a Hayabusa. What are your opinions, Shindryu?
That's a good question. The Suyu does well in the current meta, but again, the Hayabusa with the ability to go in and go out as quickly, that is something the Suyu cannot match as quickly as the Hayabusa can. But again, there's a lot of dive potential from the Suyu as well. But it's just placed too well, with the draft. They have gotten that Grandeur as well as the Badang, who just need a little bit items before they can come online. But the Shuyu, he's really practically online. Just after he reaches level 4, he's just going in, going out. He can give the poke damage and just come out, again go in whenever he wants. So that is something that will really come into play. But the bans from both the sides are coming in really quick. The both golden heroes that I mentioned are banned here. So what else do they have to pick here? Like there's a Beatrix, but will it work against a Grandeur is the question.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Again, Beatrix will be having a little bit of hard time, being here against a Granger. The distance between both of those heroes, especially Granger, having a little bit of advantage right there with the Rhapsody. And let's not forget that he can actually spam it if he has enough energy on his gray bar. So that is also another thing to look at. But Gamer XP, he wants to go in with a Faramis. Interesting. You know, I wasn't expecting a Faramis here as their mage against a Kagura. I was kind of thinking they could have gone in maybe a little bit of, a Eve. Again, not a great choice, but could have done the trick right here in that composition, looking at the red side. But let's just wait and see what they are cooking, because there is a slight chance that the Faramis could go into the room.
I mean, the Furamis can work well. They have the Hayabusa on the opponent side, so the Hayabusa's Oki Shadow Kill can be completely nullified with that ultimate, the Cold Altar. So the Nether Realm, I mean. So once again, that can really work well if they want. But once again, with the Brody being picked, that's a lot of damage as well. The Brody does well, even though he's a forgotten hero. He's still
Yeah.
doing well against the laning phase as long as he, is having that independent time farming in the lane freely. But what interests me is the Lolita pick. Will that work? They do not have too many projectile heroes except for the, Grandeur. But how do they stop a Badang with a Lolita? Is my question here, PG.
Oh, that's true. That's true. You know, again, I would love to see how this matchup would be going in. Is it Faramis? Definitely the Faramis is on to the mage. Looks like Barang is on to the roam. You know, the team which I wanted to have the CC. I think they heard me. I think the other team had taken it out. Now with that, the teams are all here. Talking about draft wise teams, red Sky
Mm-hmm.
Kings, they look really solid. They do have a little bit of front line coming in from the Barang, the stuns, the walls, but Suyu as well. But the same goes for the other side as well. They have a proper tank. They have a proper setup tank. Lolita, they have a Phobias as well to give a little bit of sustain. But let's just wait and watch how the games would be, because here we are into the land of dawn.
Certainly, and for those who have just joined, this is the match between Team Sky Kings and Team Blue Dragon for today. And I'm your caster Shinryu, and joining me is none other than SPG, the one and only. So if you guys are hyped up, you can subscribe to the channel and share it as well to your friends. But again, you can see a quick start from the buffs. Both the sides are starting from the buffs which is closer to the goal lane. Surprisingly, we see the different rotation in most tournaments, so that is kind of different this time around.
Oh, that's true. That's true. And one more thing, giveaways are on. Every single day we will be having five lucky winners. For today as well, you might be the luckiest one tonight winning up diamonds. So with that, don't forget to comment and be active when the giveaways are on. But look at the little bit
Whoa.
skirmish coming in.
Yes, a little bit poke, but he will be able to go out of the harm's way. But again, you can see the in weight coming in from the side of Team Blue. Sky Kings, they are going in strong. As you can see, the Lolita taking a ton of damage, will be forced to flicker and still surviving. A bit too close for comfort, but wait a second. The Shuyu just being too aggressive. Will still be able to survive, but that's a good start to both the teams, but no casualties so far.
Oh, there's no casualties, but Suyu will be getting a level 4 a little bit faster than the Hayabusa. Now, the Hayabusa do need to catch up, and there we go, that retribution. Hayabusa did try it, but unfortunately, he did not get it. Again, he needs to go and scout it out, looking for level 4. See, this is the level this difference that I'm talking about.
And it slowly, just builds up. And when the moment is there, oh, look at that. Hayabusa going in, almost able to getting to the kill, but he will be getting out. But the Lolita won't be so lucky to survive. And Hayabusa will be just caught off guard and will be taken down. And the Flicker being baited out from the Grandeur just to, go a bit defensive. But the Turtle,
Oh, okay, okay. The first turtle, definitely. While two kills are already into the hands of Team Sky Knights, they will be looking forward to get enough coverage onto the river area. And of course, with that, an easy turtle into their hands. But coming into the middle lane as well. Oh, bot lane, I'm not liking this.
oh, too much damage. The Vengeance will be popped. As you can see, the Phobius won't be so lucky tonight to survive that onslaught coming in. But again, on the top, a bit of rotation coming in. As you can see, the Batang just trying to open up the map. Joy Boy trying his best, but there goes the projectile being back at you by the Lolita. And oh, a lot of people out there. Will there be a gang? Is the question.
Oh, okay. I'm liking the fact that the Lolita is actually coming up towards the Broly to give as much as support. But Sky Knights, they are putting pressure, especially into the goal lane right from the early game. They want to make sure that they are getting enough. Oh, Kagura
Oh,
looking quite low.
almost on the verge of being taken down. The Hayabusa trying to go for that, blade. I mean, the Shuriken as well as the Ogi Shadow Kill will not be able to connect. Will be out of the area. But again, the Lolita does not have the flicker on time and again punish. The kill will be going to the Faramis. But again, on the top, and you can see completely isolated. The Prodi will be taken down. And oh my goodness, Hayabusa going with the Shadow Kill. And finally, the CC will be taken down. And I guess with that, the mid lane will be pressured here. Oh, look at the Badang going in with the fist cracks. And that's another kill secured for the side of Team Sky King. They are ready to soar already.
Oh my God, Kagura, that one flicker did help her to escape, but again, she won't be having that flicker once again to make sure that she will be surviving. But killing spree picked up by where is Jojo? Look at that absolute domination right from the minute one into the hands of jungler. Yes, that is definitely a good thing. And as the momentum is actually going around, the turtle is up.
But again, on the top lane, a lot of pressure being built up. The Numinum Blast will be used, but no follow up. So there is no kills will secured. But again, the turtle is completely open for the take. And both the junglers are yet to make their place, but it seems like the Shui will be the first. This might as well be an uncontested turtle going to the side of Team Sky Kings.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
look at the top lane. Look at the top lane. The Ogi Shadow Kill will be used, but the Flicker will be saving him for a longer period of time. But again, the top lane Gold Shield is being taken down. The Badang going in with the combo, and look at the damage being placed. And Brody will be taken down first, and the Lolita just trying to run away will be forced to Flicker and still lives to see another day. But again, there is the rotation. The Yin Yang overturn will be connecting, and the Grand just still surviving by a sliver of HP. The Lolita just trying to cover up Kagura, but yes, no casualties again so far.
Close call for the Granger this time, but he will be recovering his HP by going back. Now, two turtles already into the hands of Sky Knights. They have the gold into their hands. The gold difference is building up as well. Now, this definitely won't be a good thing for the side of Team Blue Dragons if they keep up it, because they need to make sure the Hayabusa is definitely farming up. A little bit of the early game, he's not getting that. Okay, look at that. Oh, Shadow Kill coming in.
Yes, but the damage is not really enough. He did not get that snowball that he was hoping for. But again, an off-cam kill coming in, and the double kill will be secured by where is my Jojo? I think he's finding his Jojo really quick. As you can see, the Fovi is trying to be the front line, just trying to give some poke damage to the opponent, but there is no kill. Oh my goodness, the flank flick was there, but it was just read too well by the side of Team Sky King. They are just too good in this game, already having a score of 11-1.
Oh, this is definitely looking one-sided, talking about the scoreboard as of now, but into the bot lane as well. Okay, curtain calls on to Phoveus, but the Phoveus is not able to sustain that. One more HP bar left, and he will be taken down. Look at that. Easy turret for them. That would be the first turret falling down into the hands. So possibly going and invade for a Hayabusa as well.
I don't think so. The Hayabusa will be able to get that red buff, but again, onto the top lane, you can see the Granger taking a lot of damage. The Yin Yang overturn will not connect, so he still survives, but I am not too sure about the turret. But again, on the mid lane, you can see the Batang trying to go in, but the last neutral objective of the map will be solely going to the side of team, Sky Kings. And with that, I think they have secured all the neutral objective in this game.
Okay, okay, another objective, but again, the turrets are quite important
Oh,
as well. Wait a minute.
Oh, look at that. But again, he's kind of isolated, forced to use the Nether Realm and still surviving a little bit. But you can see the Hayabusa just taking too much damage and he will be punished as the Lolita is just left isolated and Badang going in. But the Flicker will be saving Lolita once again. Really a clutch Flicker coming in, but the turret won't be so lucky. So I think with that, the side of team Sky King will be able to get the first turret on the top lane, but look at the bot lane. A lot of poke damage coming in onto the Phoveus, and he needs to be backing off before he gets taken down as the Kagura going in with a combo will not connect as he completely misses a good, you know, walk of feet coming in by the CC, but it's like a 4v1 situation. The vengeance has been forced. As you can see, he's still surviving. The Phoebe is going in and will be able to shut down as the rotation is coming in. The Numinant Blast will be used, but there is no fall up. The damage is not there yet, but the wait a minute. There is a trade coming in from both the sides and one kill going to each team.
Oh, Okay, okay. Now, Team Blue Dragons are definitely kind of catching up, but this is not enough. They need to make sure to cover up 7,000 of gold that they lost against Team Sky Kings as of now. But the pressure is high. The pressure is all-time high right now. Look at that, the turrets going in. So you definitely winning that 1v1.
But there is the rotation coming in from the Lolita, and he will be able to, just immune that as the turrets are being taken left and right. And you can see the level disparities between both the teams as well as the goal disparities. With that kind of lead, I don't
True.
think so. The side of team Blue Dragon would want to contest this Lord, which is about to
Mm-hmm.
spawn in 6 to 7 seconds. As you can see, the top lane. Oh my god, so much
Oh.
damage being placed onto the Brody, and will be taking the Frisk crack used defensively, but he will be surviving with the cold altar. As you can see, the Phoebe is going in, trying to be the front line, but taking a lot of damage as he will be the second kill onto the hand of the Grandeur. A triple kill secured already as he's looking for the Maniac, but the members are just running for the hills. And with that, the side of Team Sky Kings are ready to take this game in their hands and might probably look for that Lord.
Oh, definitely. The Lord is up. Okay. Now talking about that, the level one Lord, it will be kind of dealing a little bit of damage, but as Team Sky Kings are actually looking for those inhibitors now, they did realize that it is not possible given the fact that they did not get a little bit of lane sync here. Maybe from the mid and the bot, they could have gone in for a inhibitor and then the Lord, but okay, that's not the case as of now. The Lord will be taken down. We do see them around the Lord already. Now, you know that it is definitely going into their hands. They will be waiting it out for the Lord to come to get an easy lane sync as well. And if they actually manage to get the all three lanes synced, I'm pretty sure all the three inhibitors are falling down, and Team Blue Dragons will be having a little bit of difficult time. Now, since this is a level one Lord, they have Brody as well. It could be a little easy on them to get the Lord done, and also the minions coming in. But other than that, they need to make sure that they are grouped up. Look at them as of now targeting Faramis.
They are trying a bit too hard because they don't have the vision on the members of the side of Team Sky King. As you can see, the mid lane, a lot of damage being placed onto the Kagura, just barely surviving on just 20% HP. But that's a lot of pressure already being built. A lot is marching down the mid lane as the side of Team Sky King are just waiting for that window of opportunity as they are slowly trying to get that mid lane inhibitor down. And with that, they have the. Oh,
Oh.
wait a minute. The Flicker Numinum Blast will be connecting, but there's no follow up as the Badang will be going with the Flicker play and will get that backline, but there is no kills yet. As you can see, the Phoebe is trying to go as well as the Hayabusa, and they're still going at it. Lord is down, but lot of damage as well as the minions are still marching as one member from each team will be taken down, and the second kill going to the side of Team Sky Kings as the Hayabusa trying his best to get that shutdown, but not nearly enough damage as the goal lead is just too high, and the side of Team Sky King are slowly clearing the minion, but they are too low on HP. Will they end the game here is the question, Peachy.
Oh, it is a little bit hard given the fact that one inhibitor is still remaining and the minions are not here as of yet. They do have Kagura, they do have the Brody clearing all those minions. And as we know, Team Sky Kings are backing off. I wanted to point out another fact that Team Sky Kings can afford to play around re-engage. Look at that. Okay, we shadow kill coming in, but the damage is not enough.
Oh, he's just isolated but still surviving with the heal coming in from his items. As you can see, the level gap is really showing right now. This damage is not really enough. The Hayabusa completely isolated, just trying to get out with the shadow, but the members are just trying there to zone him out. And I mean, he's just there waiting for his demise. As you can see, the turret will be the final shot to get him taken down, and the Kagura just trying to save her lover might be just too, loyal to his partner, but will also be falling instantly as the minions are still uncleared, and the side of Team Sky Kings are looking to end this game real soon.
Oh, the lanes and Kezia, look at them. They are trying to go in. The fish crack coming in as well. Luminous Blast doesn't help it, but Unique Flow will be taken down. And
Oh,
moreover, it is a legendary and a double kill picked up by the CC as well as the Granger, and the base will be demolished.
man, oh man, tonight the Sky Kings will be soaring the sky as the side of Team Blue Dragon were not able to, just extinguish their flames, or they could not even cut down the wings of these birds. So, congratulations to the side of Team Sky Kings as they are the winners in this series. So, What do you have to say about that game, Peachy?
I really love the fact that Sky Kings were the ones doing damage right from the minute one. They made sure that the Granger will be farmed up. They made sure to give enough pathway for the Suyu to jump in as well. Because once you get a snowball into the hands of Suyu, that early game, right from the minute one, it will be getting easier. Look at that. Look at the itemization coming in from the Suyu as well. Sky Piercer and on to the Granger as well. No one from the side of Team Blue Dragon were able to catch up to the Granger, and he was able to stack up onto the Sky Piercer stacks as well. So I feel like a little bit of draft could have been better rather than a Kagura. They could have gone in trying to match that energy with a Faramis. Maybe they needed and re-engage like how Team Sky Kings did.
I feel like the synergy was a bit lacking from the side of Team Blue Dragon. They were trying to go for the plays, but the members were just not in sync with one another. But again, the picks, like you mentioned, the draft difference really showed, and the grandeur as well as the badang showed why are they the meta right now. Like the grandeur dealing so much damage, the poke damage is insane on that hero alone. He'll just use those, death sonatas, and you're just down to 50 to 40% HP. And the badang with his flicker plays was just too amazing to watch. He was able to go for that, engage that he was looking for, and man, oh
True.
man, it just played too well. Things just fell too well for the side of Team Sky Kings in this game. So that's why they are a winner in this game, right?
Definitely. And this was it, guys, for the second match of the day. But worry not, we still have two teams coming up. They will be battling in the same manner, the best of one. So let's just wait for them to come back. But with that, don't forget that there will be a giveaway. The more friends that you get in, the more shares that we have, the more the giveaways we'll be having. So with that, let's take a short break. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And here we are at the third match of the day. Today, we will be hosting Trinity Heralds versus Washing Powder Nirma. आज कौन किसको धोएगा हम देखते हैं. I'm your caster Peachy and I will be joined by Shin. Hello, Shinru. How are you today?
I'm feeling very tight today, but unfortunately, we have Nirma in the lobby. But here we are, here we are. We cannot have everything that we like, but again, it's all fun and jokes. But yeah, we can see, that we are already in the drafting phase, so it is interesting to watch. कौन से हीरो से धोने वाले हैं washing powder Nirma? तो the first
Mm-hmm.
two heroes which are being banned are the Shuyo and you know, the what is that name? I forgot. Just kidding.
Dushin.
Yes, sir. I mean, ये लोग मुझे धोने वाले हैं, but again, I'm just sorry for using the Hindi. Please don't cut my paycheck, man. I'm just kidding. So once again, the joy being banned. So this is a lot of dive being banned, being denied, from the blue side. So I think they might be cooking some mage or some good marksman for the first pick.
Oh, definitely. Again, when the team onto the blue side are actually focusing onto the assassin a lot more, that means they want to open up a possibility of a little bit of tanky heroes, or maybe a little bit of squishy heroes coming in. Maybe they will be here to surprising us with something new. But I'm all open to it. I want to see what new thing that the side of Team Trinity Heralds are showing us. But onto the other side, what the ban would be. I feel like this would be a meta focused. Maybe a Barang is onto the list.
Meta indeed. So Lucas, so another EXP, they are narrowing down the EXP right now. So I think we might see the Grandeur being banned from the red side. A lot of heroes still open, they can go for the trade, but the problem is the blue side only gets one. They need to be smart about their ban and what heroes they can counter out. The Padang, the Katut Kacha, the Hylos, most of these heroes are open for the EXP and really great flexible picks. So, something like that can really come through in the first three picks, I feel like.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Look at that. Luke is getting banned. But onto the side of Trinity Heralds, they are actually focused on all the assassins. I feel like they just don't want to keep these kind of assassins open. They just like don't want to deal with them. You know, when there's a Hayabusa, when there's a Joy, the opponent team is forced to pick up something like a Franco or maybe a Belleric or maybe on a heavy CC tank. But looks like that is not the case. Maybe they are going in for a Matilda today.
Mm, I'm thinking for a Sicilian, so much dive being denied. Maybe a Sicilian or some mage or an artillery hero which can really do a lot of damage, like the Farsa, like the Eve, which can come through. Like those heroes have a high possibility coming through. But again, the last span would be the Badang, which you already called. So kudos to you. You are really a good analyst about that. So, there comes the Grandeur as the first pick, like we thought about. So I think it's a pretty staple band to have. I mean, staple pick to have in the first phase.
Definitely, the meta hero, that this hero does do very well into the goal lane, and you don't want to miss out. There are few instances that we have seen a Granger onto the jungle as well. Again, very less possibility. When you use a Dettol, there's always that 0.01 percentage that the germs are left. That's the possibility of getting a Granger onto the jungle today.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't like to see a Grange in the jungle so far, but yeah, that really works well if you are, able to use it. But oh, wait a second. Let me just wash my eyes with the Nirma because I can see a Alucard being first pick. I'm just kidding. It's a good pick to have regardless, but as a first pick, I'm a bit skeptical about it. So, what are your thoughts? Are Alucard in the current meta? Does it work? Does it not?
Alucard, this is a 50-50. My thoughts are divided here. I have seen a lot of Alucards in my ranks and my classic already. There are a few times that the team who are having that Alucard, if he gets the snowball or into the EXP as well, if he's the one getting a lot of farm, he does gets the game into his hands. But again, if the opponent team picks up heavy CC, maybe a Nakai, maybe look at that. They do have a Sicilian, they do have a Yuzhong as well. But as of now, they have not shown their tank card, which is remaining. So maybe they are trying to go in with something of hard CC, trying to stop the Alucard. But on to the other hand, we are actually looking a counter for a Granger. What are your opinions on that, Shinju?
I think something which can really disrupt his placement, because he's more, the space he gets, the more amount of space he can get, the more damage he can deal. He really needs a bit of, good awareness and good map presence to have. So, because only through a good setup for the early phase, a good front lineup, that is really required for a Grandeur to shine. And if he cannot protect the damage dealer, then it's game over. So I was thinking something which can dive the back line, like the Khalid, that could have really worked well to at least zone out the Grandeur for the time being, where the rest of the members could clean up the other teammates from the side of Team Blue. Again, that is a high possibility and really great micro needed. But what do you think? Do you feel that this Grandeur actually will be able to just snowball the entire game, entire lineup of the red team?
It kind of depends on to the early game how he's playing and his position as well. Let's just say situation number one, the Granger is playing safe. Granger is getting farms. He's not missing any minions. He's getting his cannon minion as well. So definitely he would be having enough support from his team as well. The tank, the hyper rotating to his lanes. So this kind of scenario does helps a Granger to get the snowball, to get the match going on. He does shine during the mid game to the late game, which is where you will be seeing the spectacular death sonatas coming in, like the last match that we just seen. But at the same time, onto the other side, team Washing Powder Nirma, they have made sure to go in with all damage. Alucard damage, Irithel damage, Sun damage. And let's not forget that the Sun will be there pushing the entire lane, will be pushing as much as open towers that he will be looking at.
Yes, definitely. Like you mentioned, the grandeur is really, really item dependent, and it will take the time to actually come online. But I think the two picks coming in from the side of Team Washing Powder Nirma, which is the Earthful as well as the Sun, are also item reliant, along with the Alucard. He really is a hero which needs that kind of atmosphere, that kind of space to farm with. And if he does not get that, if he just get constantly invaded by the side of team, the other team, then it'll be really difficult for him to actually do much without those items, without those, kills onto his name. So far, you can see the bans coming in the second phase, the Fanny, the Alpha being banned. So they are really fearing that dive. This time around, it is just, tables turned, and the ban from the side of Team Blue is the Louis. I think that's a smart ban, along with Matilda. There's a sustain being denied, as well as an engage tool also being taken away.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Look at that. Look at that. You know, both the teams do have very good heroes into their hands. Definitely, this is kind of going to be a neck to neck match, or maybe a one sided match. The team who gets the snowball first, getting that momentum right away, catching it and keeping it throughout the game till they end the base. I feel like that is what we have looked into the last match, and this match, that could be a possibility.
hmm I mean, it'll come down to the fact, how do they engage the team fight? So far, I don't see any engage tool except for the Alucard from the side of Team Washing Powder Nirma. But with the fourth pick coming in as the Vexana, that is the Eternal Guard, which can actually work in as a good initiate. But it's like the fact, once you go in, you really have to dive completely. The draft is the thing where they cannot actually disengage so easily. They have, a continuous DPS with the Sun, with the Erythral, and with the Alucard. They really need to be constantly present in the fight. And if they just get CC'd at any time, it'll be very difficult for them to actually do much in those team fights. But I'm surprised with the fourth pick coming in from the side of Team Blue. They have that, you know, Hellcut. So, what are your thoughts about Hellcut in the current meta?
Oh, maybe it is a signature pick coming in from Jagon this time. Maybe he's quite confident, or maybe he just wants to try out how the Hellcut is performing despite the enemy having so much damage and so much CCs. And this is what I was waiting for. There we go. A chip or even a Gatut Kalcha looks very well. But again, a Gatut Kalcha is kind of I wouldn't recommend a Gatut Kalcha in this kind of team fight, because onto the side of team Washing Powder and Nirma, they need a frontliner. Sun cannot be a frontliner right here. At the max, he could just deal damage and die. And Gatut Kalcha, that he needs to jump right onto the back lanes, and they just locked it on.
Definitely, like you mentioned, I was wondering as the same thing. With the Garud Kacha, they do not have a like continuous CC, or that they have the engage, like I was mentioning about, but is it really enough? Is the question. But this is too much dive coming in, too much initiation, and there is no disengage. So that is something the side of team, the washing powder Nirma can struggle against. But looking at the draft, I'm really favoring the side of team blue. They have a little bit more front to back composition, which actually helps out to narrow down all the grounds and a good execution as well. So, which draft are you favoring in this game?
Oh, looking at the draft, Team Trinity Herald, they do have enough amount of meta heroes. Their late game is secure, the mid game is secure. A little bit, into the early game, they might be struggling, but other than that, I feel like their draft really won it all. But as of now, into the land of dawn, you guys are watching the third scrims match. We are having Trinity Heralds onto the blue side, and we are having Washing Powder Nirma onto the red side. Who is the one winning it all? And let's not forget, if you and your team wants to scrim, do come up, because every weekend there will be scrims. Every weekend, there will be teams coming up. If you and your teams want to practice, we are all open up for it.
Definitely, this is your chance to actually flex, or actually, also see how strong your lineup is. But looking at the match, we are just about a minute in. As you can see, the rotation already being there onto the top lane. The Granger really needs to be careful, position well before he takes too much damage and potentially be taken down as the first blood. I think both the side will play for that level 4 so far. There's not too much of an engage coming in.
Yo, okay, no first blood so far, but again, both the junglers trying to get level 4 as soon as possible. Hellcut is definitely going on to the top lanes, marking Irithel down. I feel like he would be getting an easier time there, but the team is already into the top lane. Look at that.
Both the sides have 4 members on the top lane. As you can see, the Garut Kacha going in, trying to provide the damage. Oh my goodness, so much damage just out of nowhere, and 2 members will be just taken down like that. As you can see, the healing, revitalize, trying his best to survive. I mean, trying his, what am I saying? They are trying their best to use the revitalize to survive,
Mhm.
but it was not really enough for the high loss to actually just go in. Sorry guys, I'm a bit distracted. My cat is actually annoying me a little bit, so PG, just take it away for a bit.
Yep, no worries. Take care of that. And with that, the first blood, the second blood, the third blood will be definitely going into the hands of Washing Paranema. Now, focusing onto the bot lane already, look at them. They are trying to mark down dues as much as possible. Now, you know that the turtle is up. The river area control is much more important now. And talking about the first turtle, it is quite important into the hands of Trinity Heralds, given the fact that they lost the first blood. They were not able to get that, but the Black Dragon form coming in. Look at that, jumping into the back lanes. Hellcut will be escaping away, but Irithel jumps in. Yume will be taken down on with the dragon, but Tamul Chan won't be the one getting saved right here. Look at the massacre coming in. 4 people down for no one. 4-4-0 trade. This is the turtle going into the hands of Team Washing Power and Emma. Looking quite good. The first turtle already down. First blood already into their hands. And let's not forget that they are just moving around the map, but focusing, taking down as much as skills, as much as team fights possible. Look at them actively roaming around the map, taking down the red buff of Hellcut as well. Now you will be seeing a little bit of farm difference between both of these junglers, given the fact that the Alucard is 303. Now that is an impressive score coming in right from the early game.
Definitely. The fact that again there is an engage almost about to take place, but both the sides will not go for that initiation yet. But the Little Wonder is going. But again, a 0-7 score just 3 minutes into the game is really a bit of a bad start for the blue side, and that is team Washing Powder Nirma. So, the red team really needs to do well before they can actually just be able to go for the comeback. But look at the rotation onto the top lane. The AOG will be used and will be connecting on to the Grandeur, and just like that, he will be just disappearing from the map in the Land of Dawn. But the top lane gold shield will be slowly but surely be shredded. But again, you can see the members are going in. The Alucard will be able to secure the kill onto that mage, who will just be a next victim in the aggression of team. I don't know, the red team. Yes.
Yep. The red being washing powder. Nirma, look at them. Eight, nine kills already. Right from the minute one, the first blood, the second blood, third blood, kills continuously. They have been stopping, not stopping, but sun jumping in.
And another kill going in the favor of team. Washing Powder Nirma, as they are slowly but surely trying to go for the tempo to their side, and they're really dominating. They have the goal lead and they're just trying to build up around it, and they're just looking for the snowball with the Alucard being the frontliner, the main damage for their side in the early game.
Yep, that's true. Early game, the mid game, this tempo will be definitely taken into the mid game as well. But okay, Howley going in with the glorious pathway.
Oh, but both the sides are trying to look for the disengage. As you can see, they're still taking a lot of damage and will be able to just kite his way out with the sprint. As you can see, the AOG will not be connecting as the Hylos just isolated will be taken down, and there are the backline. Oh my goodness, the massacre coming in with the damage of Alucard already being online, and three members will be traded just for the team fight. And second neutral objective will be surely going to the side of team Washing Powder Nirma, as the Hellcut also falls next. So this is just going from bad to worse.
Oh, that's true. That's true. The Sicilian will be taking then a lot of time to actually come up and get a, you know, farm into his hands, because right now onto the side of Team Trinity Heralds, they have been losing turrets, they have been losing gold. Look at the goal difference at the minute 5, and onto that, high loss.
Mhm. Oh, the taunt does connect, and the Hylos had already used the Glorious Pathway, does not have it anymore. As you can see, the poke damage coming in from the Grandeur, but it is just being reciprocated, and an off cam kill coming in. And the Dragon too low, the Yusong Tamil Chan will also fall next as a victim. The mid lane is completely open, and the top lane will slowly but surely also going to the side of team Washing Powder Nirma. So Trinity Heralds, they do not have any kills onto their side, as the jungle is also being dominated by the side of team Washing Powder Nirma.
No, that's true. That's true. Not even first blood going into the hands of Team Trinity here. Look at them taking down turrets as much as possible. Howley once again.
Oh, the Eternal Guard will be connecting onto the Hylos, but the damage is not there yet. He's still be able to just walk out, but the Yusong won't be so lucky, as the AOG will connect onto one member, as the damage is slowly being used onto the Hylos, as two kills going in the hands of Alucard, and they are just under the turret, even inside their base. What does Team Trinity Herald do at this point, Peachy?
Oh my god, 19 kills already. Look at them dominating the whole map as of now, painting it red and making sure that they will be dominating. I felt like during the draft that it would be on to the side of Team Trinity Herald winning this game, but this is quite opposite. Caster's curse is real, Shinru.
You're definitely correct about it. I was expecting the draft was really looking too good for their side, but the execution part is just too well from the side of team Washing Powder Nirma. Even with the off meta pick, they are doing well. I think the comfort pick does work sometimes. It's like sometimes you have to fear the person who has used one hero 10,000 times instead of the person who knows how to use 10,000 heroes. So again, with the last neutral objective on the map, the side of team Washing Powder and Nirma are not really interested to take it. As you can see, both the tanks are trying to open up the map, but a lot of poke coming in onto that clone of Sun, but it'll not do much.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I am so sorry about that. There has been a little bit of mistake. Looks like it is the blue side who are named Washing Powder Nirma, and on the team onto the red are the Trinity Heralds. As of now, it is the side of Team Trinity Heralds who are winning this match and taking down the turtle as well. Okay, not the turtle, but the Lord. Look at them. I feel like this might be the end.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I think we should just cut the paycheck of our streamer because he has been showing us wrong. I'm really coming back at it. But yeah, so again, team Washing Powder Nirma were on the losing side as the Trinity Heralds. Okay, man, oh man, they are doing well and they are able to, actually dominate the game so far. As you can see, the bot lane, there is a fight going on and a lot of damage being placed. The Gadot Kacha will be falling and so will be the Cecilion, and with that 2 kills secured, that's a 3 kill actually, and just 2 members standing to defend this lord, which is marching down the mid lane. Is there any glimpse of hope for the side of team Washing Powder Nirma?
Oh, let's just wait and watch because the Lord is here. They might be getting an easy Lord clearance given the fact that it is just level 1, but the inhibitors are down. The minions are marching in. Look at them.
Oh, they are collapsing onto the side of Team Washing Powder Nirma, and the base crystal is just too low and will be taken down. And with that, Team Trinity Heralds will be the champion in this game, winning it out in this best of one series with a score of 25-1. Man, oh man, talk about dominance.
Oh my God. No kills into the hands. Okay, 1 kill at the last they did get, especially that Sicilian did get 1 kill, but at what cost? At what cost? Look at the score for the Alucard 13-1-8. Total participation, team fight participation, I'm sure it is more than 80% right here itself. Oh, very well played match. I wasn't expecting a total one-sided domination, but we got it.
Mm-hmm. The side of Team Washing Powder Nirma could not watch their opponents this time around with the Nirma, but what did the side of Team Trinity Heralds had? They had tied for sure. So yeah, with enough with the jokes, but again, you know, they were caught lacking in this game, just like our streamers. So what can we say? Peachy, it just speaks for itself. Again, good game coming in. The Alucard really doing too well, and I think it was a solo carry. I would say he was the hyper carry for his team. Most of the
Definitely.
members were just complimentary, and he just was like, leave this game to me and I'll carry you guys, and he did. So I think that was a well played game for this Alucard. So what else can we say? We should go for a short break. Let me just beat my cat a little bit because I'm a bit animal abuser. I'm just kidding. I'm not, guys. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon after the short breaks. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.